We are saving Spencer this morning. I wanted everybody to look at this face. And you know, one of the things at Helen Woodward Animal Center, you know, every animal that comes through the doors of Helen Woodward Animal Center receives medical care. Everything from dental care to vaccines, spays and neuters, all the basics. But every now and again, we get a certain animal that comes through the doors that needs some special care. And the thing that gets a little bit challenging is when you see a puppy this beautiful, a lot of times people say, well, he looks perfectly healthy. But when Spencer came in, he came in at only weeks old. He was a lot smaller than his siblings. They found out that he had Giardia and hookworm, which they treated immediately, but he wasn't getting better and he wasn't growing. And one of the things that they found is he had a very, very rare intestinal disease where the intestines actually telescope on each other, so they fold in on each other. He was having a hard time eating, he was having a hard time digesting food, and he immediately had to go into emergency surgery because he literally only had days to live. So at Helen Woodward Animal Center, when these animals come through the door, we make them a promise. And the promise is that they're going to go on and live their happily ever afters. So he immediately went into emergency surgery. It was a 5-hour surgery where they removed over a third of his intestines, but he did great. The thing is that that surgery was $10,000. And of course, that affects the work that we can do later on. So we have a fund right now called Saving Spencer. He's right now recovering with a wonderful foster, and do keep in mind you can also foster if people have challenges with donating. But we're trying to raise more money. We've only raised about $1,500 towards his medical care, and it's, like I said, it's over $10,000 at this point. And so we're asking for people to donate to our emergency medical fund, and he is doing so well, as you can see. He's been staying with his wonderful foster cat, who's been doing great with him. He's learning to walk on a leash. He's going to be an amazing dog. But in the meantime, we're still trying to raise money for his care. If people go on to animalcenter.org/saving Spencer, so they can donate. And like I said, I was talking to my sister, even $5, $10, whatever anybody has makes a big difference. And I think the other thing that people don't understand is that in thousands of rescues across the country, these animals would be euthanized. I mean, that's the fact. And it's not that these people don't care about these animals. It's that they don't have the finances. They don't have the foster system. They don't have the medical care.